Okay, so what we'll be needing for this little task is we'll need, going to be needing one of these guys right here, which can be found at any, it's pretty cheap stuff, but I mean, let's get this stuff off of here. We'll be needing some Tapcons, so we're going to figure out how to do one of those. This takes 1/4 by 1 3/4, and you have to have a specific drill for it. So we're going to have to find the drill, and I should have that over here. Should be a drill in here for the Tapcons. If not, I'm going to get trouble. But let's see, what size drill is this going to take? Need double glasses for this. This takes a 3/16 by 3.5 drill bit. So over here is where I keep, those are regular wood bits, these are the concrete bits. That's not concrete, that's not concrete. I think this is one of my Tapcon drill bits. Yeah, because it's got the blue thing in there. We need to know what 3/16 is. So what I have, let's measure it. Make sure this is a 3/16. Okay, so this is 0.196, which I think is pretty close to 3/16. We can make sure about that. Go on calculator and calculator. Well, I think that's it right there. 3 divided by 16 equals 0.1875. So that's 3/16. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so that's pretty close to 3/16. Looks like it's good. That's the drill bit. We only have to find, here it is. Now, the best drill to use for drilling concrete is one that has an impact setting. We're going to need a power and an extension cord. Let me put this on so I don't lose it. And there's an extension cord. So we got some electricity outside. If we don't, we're going to have to go inside to get it. I do need a hat. Yep. Don't need that. Actually shouldn't go in there. Pocket knife. We'll need that. Now, the customer said 3 feet off the ground, so we'll put a starting mark 3 feet off the ground. That's where she wanted it, right there. And That'll be about right. So I got one in the upper block and one in the lower block. Okay. Won't do any good to mark the leaves because they're not going to be there, but I want to put a spot right there and another little spot right there, and there's my drill holes. And the unfortunate part about all this is that I don't have handy a punch, so we're just gonna have to live with what we got. I do have this type of punch. I don't have the, and I can do that. That's big, isn't it? A knife or a big hammer for that little thing. Alright. There's hole, there's a little punch right there. Alright. Now normally you don't put 5 punches. You don't need 5 hits on a punch. Just need one. You gotta give it a good smack, but I knew as soon as it started it wasn't gonna come loose on that. All we need is some juice. We need some electricity. Let's disturb the, gonna have to disturb the tenant. Hello? Okay. No. This is the one that's switched. So if we don't turn that on, we're not going to get any juice. Okay. Now, we're going to see the difference between, I do need to go in the right direction. Okay, the difference between a regular drill and an impact drill, I believe, this is a regular drill, see if this drills. When you're drilling into concrete, you like to put it on impact and watch what the difference is. Cuts through like butter. Alright, last little bit. A couple Tapcons over here. About 8 of them. You notice I'm not doing this over some things will go flying. Alright, so I just need 2. And looks like I can either use a bit like that, which appears to be the better way to go on this. Let's use one of those bits. Okay. I don't think this will. Well, yeah, well, but that it may, but I'm gonna put it on air. Okay, so we may have to crank up the juice, or not the juice, but the torque. Oh, that's the stop. And that means the battery's gone. Bit of irony here. Get all this far and the battery's dead. Maybe not. We got a little bit extra juice there. Yep, definitely gotta change batteries. Put that on charger. Okay, so that battery is right there. Okay. Alright. And that didn't go well. Okay, so broke that right off. Damn. Hole must have been really good. Okay. Which means I have to undo that other one. Hopefully it doesn't break off. Might be able to keep the hole. Okay. Try it again. Alright, I don't want to drill 2 more holes. So let's drop this down here. Let's go ahead and mark it. I don't know if I should reuse that or not. Probably just fine. I'm gonna drop that down there. Thought I was done with that. Guess not. This is what happens when you don't bother to set low torque on this wrench. Okay. And we're gonna need that punch again. Punch. Hammer. Then we'll do it proper this time. The regular hammer Put the punch at the center where you want to go and then give it one big smack. And that's your hole right there. I'm not putting everything back. I'm going to have to do this all over again. Well, I reset the torque on the power wrench. Or the screwdriver. Okay. Noise again. Okay. That'll have to get patched over. Another one of these guys. And this one is set on maximum, so I'm going to back it off to 23 on maximum. It doesn't have any stop at all. It just keeps going until it breaks off the screw. Okay, so that should. There we go. Yeah, we don't want to make it again. I'd almost be better off just okay. I don't want to put too much force on that. Okay. I don't think it's going any better than that. Although, let's get a wrench and see. It's in a socket. Seemed a bit loose to me. Okay, so just tighten these guys up. Wow, that's pretty tight. That is really tight. And it's still not all the way down. So what I'm going to do is back it out a little bit. That is amazingly tight. Yeah, that's really tight. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back these guys out. So that still not tight. Yeah. Well, I think that's going to have to be it. She's not going to like that. Let's see how deep this thing is. So I'm pretty sure it's deep enough. Thought it was deep enough. I'll back the torque off a little bit. tighten that. Nope. There. Nice light torque. Okay. So 22 was the secret. Now, gotta patch that. I don't have any concrete patch. But I don't think we really need it. Where is my speckling piece? That's what the speckling paste and a knife. Crack shot. Okay. Just gonna fill that hole up. Okay. Wipe off the evidence and pretend you have no clue where that came from. Unless, of course, she watches this video. Okay. Done. Thanks for watching my program.